Capricorn, this is your forecast for the month of January 2018. This is a general reading for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Rising, or Capricorn Moon. For a more rounded overview, watch your rising and moon sign also. You can join me on Facebook and Instagram for daily insights on tarot and astrology, as well as my pay-per-view channel, vimeo.com/thealchemistastrologer, where you can find on-demand pages for love, finance, and other readings. Your weekly readings will always be free here on YouTube, but if you'd like to support me on Patreon, I'm now at patreon.com/thealchemistastrologer, and all of this information is down below in the description box. Now, the third week, you have a major card, so this is an important week for you. This could be a week that focuses on perhaps a young woman in your life. It could be somebody who's offering assistance. If last week, maybe that was a doctor, this could be a week where you're dealing with some kind of healing agency. It could be that you're just getting some assistance, some support. Or you're seeking that, and maybe the King of Cups is offering it to you, or he's closing it off, he's shutting it down. It could be that you're closing off. You have trouble accepting help because you're pessimistic about something. But in the positive, this is a week of feeling rejuvenated. You feel refreshed by a situation. There's hope again. You're inspired by something. You feel optimistic. And maybe, some trust has been built up, and it allows you to have some faith in the future. Perhaps that king was offering some support, and you feel like some comfort, some relief is being provided to you. He's giving you some help, some protection that makes you feel better about a situation. For some of you, perhaps this person was giving you some knowledge, some inspiration. You're trying to develop some talent you have. You're becoming creative. And so that's growing. You're focused on that. For others of you, again, if this was a doctor, you're trying to renew your health in some way. If he was counseling you, maybe you're getting some understanding, some knowledge. You're expanding yourself, or he's helping you to solve a situation and do some planning for the future. But the focus is on getting some guidance, because there's an element of uncertainty. Something needs to be solved. And maybe you discover some secrets this week. You're certainly getting some guidance from up above. And this week requires you to call on your faith and optimism, because there's a higher power at work, and you have to believe that it's working for your highest good, in spite of what may be occurring in the physical plane. So it could be that your belief system and your belief in a higher power is what's keeping you motivated. It's what's keeping you on track, because, whatever is going on around you may not feel as if you're moving forward. But deep inside, on a deep intuitive level, you know that something is changing. There's a transition occurring in your circumstances. You're on the verge of changing who you are personally in whatever form. And getting in touch with that intuition, and you got enough cup energy in this reading to do that, getting in touch with your inner self and letting your intuition guide you is key. It's going to be important, especially if you're dealing with something that is disturbing for you, or you've had to deal with some kind of truth or reality. This is pushing you to your future, to your destiny. This could be, a disturbing circumstance that is meant for you to grow. The universe is saying, okay, here's your challenge, Capricorn. What are you going to do with that? Who are you going to be? Can you be something that you've never been? And so you may be inspired to achieve something. But you are going to have patience for it. You are working towards something. This is a transitional phase, and In the positive, you know that whatever you're enduring, it's worth it because there's something waiting for you. You're just about there, but this is growing. So you are being challenged this week as to how much faith and optimism you can keep going. This is about keeping that positive mindset and knowing that there's a silver lining in a circumstance. But this is also about not having blind faith. And that's why your skills of discernment are especially important. What are you putting stock in, and is it worth it? In some cases, you know you have a goal, you know you have an objective that you're trying to meet, and you may very well get it. So it may be worth putting the sacrifice in order to achieve it because you know what's waiting for you at the end of that trek. But in other circumstances, you probably need to question whether you're just wearing some rose-colored glasses. Are you deceiving yourself in some way? You're going to have to realize what is an actual goal that requires work and effort versus what is a dead end, a closed door. That's going to be crucial for you this week. Now, it's likely with that 9 of Cups that you do have an overabundance of emotion, and that's going to make it very tricky for you to get in touch with your intuition. You may have difficulty discerning between the two. But this is a week about having faith, having the confidence in you. You may feel very vulnerable this week. You may feel exposed, open. But that could be good or bad, depending on how you look at it. This is about having faith in you, other people, a situation, and your belief system. Will it stand up to the challenge? And it's important for you to not close yourself off. It's important for you to be aware of new doorways, new heights, new possibilities, and that something is coming for you. You know that it is. Although it may come in a different form and it may come in a different time frame.